We're here at the Nash 94.7 studios, and looks like no one's near the controls. I'm gonna take over. Next up, one of my favorite songs, Big and Rich, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Applause, please welcome John Rich.
Thank you, Jill. Good to see you.
You too, thanks for coming in, we appreciate it. Lost in This Moment with You, one of your #1 songs.
Yes.
You promised me that you'll sing it at my wedding.
Eye.
I want this on camera. Will you sing it at my wedding?
Are you ever going to get married?
Yes, I am.
Boy and the girl say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Ever think that there were so many country fans in New York?
I've heard there is. There's a lot of country folks up here. I know that.
It's a big secret. A lot of people think we're the big city, the big apple.
Right.
We ignore all your country folk, but no, we
it's-
embrace you all. Do you really have a thing for trucks and girls in red sundresses?
I do, actually. I mean, that's how I grew up in South Georgia, was a bunch of peanut fields and parking our trucks, and I think that's small town America everywhere, and nothing like a summer dress, you know what I mean?
And by the way, that girl in the video was super hot.
She's cute.
Toby Keith is the top earning male musician on this year's Forbes Celebrity 100 list. He just released his 16th studio album, Clancy's Tavern. Made in America is the #1 single off the album. Welcome, country star Toby Keith, to Good Day. Thank you for coming in.
Looking at my sunglass tan on there. I've been playing too much golf.
I noticed that.
In that video.
That's a great video, and it's a great song.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
to have you here
Good to be
today.
here.
Tell us about your other song that's out right now. I got to talk about that one, Red Solo Cup.
Well, even though we got a #1 song, we had a
That
#1
is the
song
#1
we made in
song.
America. The new song we released a video. We released a video virally called Red Solo Cup, and it's a really crazy song.
Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
Shake it, and make the back seat wiggle.
Yeah.
All right, I can wiggle the hips.
We actually just celebrated 13 years traveling as a family. You guys have only heard of us for a couple now that we've been on the radio, but
And we got to catch up with host, presenter, and performer Trace Atkins, who says he is nervous about hosting. You said you were a little nervous. I told you all I got to do is look out in the audience and picture everybody naked.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
With the beautiful Carrie Underwood. Good, how are you? Keeping
Cold,
warm?
I know. I was like, it's Vegas, baby. I'm wearing a short dress, and that was not smart.
You were only waiting for this moment to rise.
#1 hit single. This was on CMT.com, right? That was Something to Do with Your Hands?
Yes, Something to Do with Your Hands went #1, and it was such a great, fun video. If you haven't seen it, it's a retro.
And it's very colorful.
retro feel, and AJ Styles, pro wrestler AJ Styles made an appearance in that video as well.
Great, and you just recently did the national anthem at the CMA Music Festival at LP Field in Nashville?
I did. I just left Nashville to come here.
Grammy Award-winning group Lady Antebellum is celebrating not only the release of their new album, Golden, but their single Downtown just hit #1 on the music charts.
You know, it's definitely written from a live kind of place. You know, we wanted the record to be much more up-tempo driven and breezy.
Now the fact that, you're all happily married, you got a little baby on the way, has that changed your writing and your thought behind any of your music?
I think it's definitely, especially being married and with the title track of this album in particular, a song called Golden, we all have a very personal place to pull from.
Quarter after 1, I'm a little drunk and I need you now.
He's one of the most popular touring acts in country music. And of course, he's here with us today. Let's all welcome Kenny Chesney. Woohoo! Round of applause. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So you're in town for the All-Star game, correct?
Yeah, I'm in town for the All-Star game and seeing a bunch of my buddies play ball tonight. And, it'll be a lot of fun.
Who's your favorite team? I mean, looking at the hat, you would think the Yanks, but
Well,
I heard you were a Sox fan.
I am a Sox fan, but it's Yankee Stadium, and I'm excited about that.
Miss Say-Chan has this.
What's that?
This is what I got. My mom and I went down to West Palm to see you last year, and of course, Madison Square Garden. This is the summer flip-flop tour, and now I want
I've
to
seen that
upgrade
before.
next week. You're at PNC, so do you have
That's
any
right,
of these backstage again?
I've got more.
Summer
I've
cups?
got enough for the whole staff here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Martina McBride.
We're with Martina McBride down here at Amtrak, and she just got off a train from where?
Los Angeles.
Unbelievable. How many days have you been on the train?
We started on Monday, and we did 11 stops along the way, and really came all coast to coast.
The old saying, what you see is what you get, applies when you meet Eddie Montgomery and Troy Gentry. These Kentucky natives, better known as Montgomery Gentry, have been named Duo of the Year by both the Academy of Country Music and the Country Music Association. Montgomery Gentry. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so you've had certified platinum albums, gold albums, and now you have Rebels on the Run.
It's totally awesome, and you know, we can't thank our brand new label, Average Joe's Entertainment, man. They said, Eddie T. Roy, y'all go in and make a CD and bring it to us, and we come up with Rebels on the Run, man. We've had a blast writing for it and just touring around the country, man, and playing our new
What's
stuff.
going to make this one different?
Well, it kind of gets back to our roots.
I pray for you.
And of course, now fans really loved your single, Pray For You. Tell us a little bit about that and why you wrote it.
Well, Pray For You is about, it's obviously about somebody who's been heartbroken and reaches out and wants to, you know, take revenge. And it's not what you think it is when you first hear it. And,
well, there's Jamie Presley.
Yeah. Oh.
So
I really got hurt in that video, by the way.
Is this a personal experience for you? Were you hurt? Were you burned?
Every song on the album is all, I have to say, I lived them all.
All right, well, guess what? That is my ringback tone on my phone, and it's been like that for a while, before I even got to meet you.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, we've all been burned. But ready, Jared?
Well, I'd be looking for a woman like you.
Of course, that's the Song of the Year award for Eli Young Band. You co-wrote, not everybody knows this, but you co-wrote the song Crazy Girl.
Oh, I was a lucky guy. I've just been doing it my whole life, and I'm just so glad to be a part of that for them. I'm so proud of those guys.
All right, is there any artists that you want to write for or work with in the future?
I mean, all of them.
She's a hot little number in her pickup truck. Daddy Sweet Money done jacked it up. She's a party all-nighter from South Carolina, a bad mama jammer from down in Alabama. She's a raging Cajun lunatic from Brunswick, juicy Georgia peach with a thick southern drawl, sexy swinging walk. Brother, she's all country. Shoot, from her cowboy boots to her down-home roots, she's country. From the song she plays to the prayer she prays, that's the way she was born and raised. She ain't afraid to stay country. Brother, she's country.